that Raphael Tuju could be missing. What it did in the minds of many people was that it caused a stir of worry and concern.
Of course.
And that they said, okay, well, if this is as a result of this case, does that mean that there's state operation in still disappearing people? So you can imagine what that did in the minds of not just Kenyans, people who then are active in the space where abductions and things like this, they're fighting for them to not happen. So for people on Monday morning to find out that you were actually not abducted, you were not kidnapped, you were not apprehended by state operatives, it did something in the minds of people. To ask the question that was there something else going on? And so you have to answer to that.
Yes, I need to
put some of those things to rest.
I need to answer to that.
Yeah.
I think the first thing is that it's an indictment of state. The state, that when somebody disappears, they become suspects. It's an indictment of the state itself. All right? The next thing is also an indictment of the state, that when I'm in danger, then instead of running to the police for help, I run away from the police. That's an indictment of the state. Because the state had used its apparatus at 2:30 a.m. to raid my place without any legal basis. They had no orders to evict me. They were acting on behalf of somebody else. All right? And until today, they have not been able to get such an order.
Yeah.
Indeed, I do have orders which maintains the status quo. But they are trying to make sure that status quo does not happen by stopping me from getting my... I had 23 tenants there. They have kicked all of them out. All right? Which amounts to economic sabotage, in the sense that they don't want me to get the kind of rent that I get in that place, which of course is injurious to me, injures me financially, because the rent which is being paid by those people is attached to a bank loan for having improved that place. So it's economic sabotage, so to speak, because they have absolutely no reason to be there, and they have not been able to explain. So it's really a pity that we have reached a situation like that. And then when I came out on Monday, and there's a reason why it took a whole day. If I came out on Sunday, I had to make sure that I called some of my political colleagues. I had to make sure that I'd arranged the media when I'm going to come out. Because if I just came out and said, yes, I'm here, they would have come for me. And they did come for me. And I don't know who was following me. And when they came for me, I said, okay, fine, let me go to the police station and you interview me, make a report. I'm not running away. I'm not a flight risk and so forth. But you saw how they handled me. All right? So that was not friendly handling. I mean, they threw me down like a sack of potatoes. I injured my back because I do have 3 vertebrae in my back, which have joined with 7 screws. Now, if you throw me on the ground like a sack of potatoes, it's almost attempted murder. Okay?
I mean, Raphael, I look at a position just on order of events. You took the initiative to increase your security detail.
Yes.
Because in one way or the other, you felt